Virgos, what is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. All right, your guys' message here going into the new year is don't be afraid to walk away from anything right now. Whether it's a friendship that's not serving you, whether it's a career that just sucks and it sucks the life out of you, okay? A relationship that's just been draining to you. They're asking you to listen to your intuition and have the courage to walk in a new direction. You are being divinely supported right now. You guys got the blood moon and the Wayfarer, which is so interesting here. And it says illusion, uncertainty, and narcissism on the blood moon. So some of you guys could be dealing with like some real toxic energies. And then we also have the Wayfarer, which is card number 11. And it says contemplation, search for truth, and inner guidance. It's kind of like the Hermit card, as you can see. He's got his lantern here and his wand, his ace of wand. There's a new opportunity, kind of looking for within about this new opportunity here. This card says, do not be afraid to walk away from things for a fresh start. Choose a new path. Do not avoid what scares you. Don't spread yourself too thin. Pick something up that lights you up. Say no to things that are emotionally unfulfilling or draining. Follow your heart. You may have trouble with making a decision. Feed your soul. Continue to search for deeper meaning. You are divinely protected and guided. Pick which option is the most fulfilling here. Try creating a system to automate mundane tasks and invest your time wisely. Release activities that deplete your energy. You have a divine plan, but you're being blocked by negative emotions. Open to love and forgiveness. You are laying foundations. Stop judging. Treat others how you want to be treated, with love, openness, and honesty. You may be neglecting relationships and feeling lonely, but you're not alone. Align yourself with your truth, okay? And this could always be vice versa, where it's like you're feeling neglected. You're feeling like people are not giving back what you put in which case it's time to walk away from those relationships, those feelings, those situations here, because they don't serve you any longer, okay? Let's go ahead and shuffle these cards live and see what we've got here. These are quicker messages. Yes, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You've been in this cycle for quite a while now. It's like you're waiting for the perfect opportunity of when something is going to happen for you or something's going to pop up, you know? Yes, Six of Cups in the reverse. And Spirit's saying something will pop up when you let go of the past and make that decision. But you have been stuck here with the Two of Swords. It's like you haven't been able to make that decision or see the way forward. And the way forward is just by taking a step here in that direction. The step to end that friendship. The step to end that relationship. The step to quit that job. The step to put your resume out there and look for something different. The step to say no to going out and partying, or if you don't want to go out and party, you know, that type of stuff, okay? We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse can talk about, you know, codependency to specific outcomes or situations as well. It's like, what are you being loyal to that does not have loyalty to you is what I'm hearing. We have the Three of Cups and future energy. Thank you. Ooh, the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands, both of them coming out together. Overall energy, we have the Six of Cups, okay? So I feel like during this time, the Sun card in the reverse, you're not seeing how by holding on to the past is actually hindering your future. Holding on to old ways of doing things has actually been stopping you and creating more obstacles, which has been making you feel like you're not as magical as you truly are. And you are absolutely magical. There's this energy of conflict of like feeling like it's hard to succeed. So you might have this story that you kind of tell yourself in your mind where it's like, it's hard for me to succeed, or nobody sees my success, nobody appreciates me, you know, those types of things here. And that's just not innately true. You are celebrated, and there's not a single astrology chart in this entire world that is destined for failure or that isn't destined to succeed. It's just about how we use it, right? And so I feel like for some of you guys, you could be saying things like, yes, it's important to look at astrology, but it's also important to recognize that that is just a blueprint here. You're the architect. You're the one that gets to actually change things around and change what you don't like. And Spirit's saying like the choice is yours in this situation here of changing what you don't like or what you're not happy with anymore. You don't have to continue doing old things. Just, you know, you don't have to stay in a relationship just because you have kids. You don't have to you know, continue overworking and bending over backwards for a career that's just not paying you properly. You don't have to do these old things. You don't have to continue being a people pleaser to be liked. Like whatever it may be here, you don't have to continue doing it. It's time to choose the new. Clarifying it, we have the moon card in the reverse. Okay, the truth is coming out. You're going to be set free and you are going to get justice. There's going to be something here that you're going to be celebrating very soon. And I definitely see you bringing that balance into your life. There could be new contracts that you're signing in regards to a home, a car, a business, a loan approval, you know, government contracts. Okay. I'm hearing paperwork, passport as well. There's also something here about, thank you. The Sun card in the reverse. Jeez. Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, Page of Swords. Okay. You guys are getting some karmic justice in a situation. You haven't been treated fairly. There could be somebody who's very strongly in their ego. This person could have Leo in their chart, okay, or Cancer, all right? But it's like you're not being appreciated by these energies. You could have Leo or Cancer in your chart. Of course, take it as it resonates for you. It doesn't have to be those exact signs. But what Spirit is saying is like, you're playing small because somebody is trying to power struggle with you and pretend like they're bigger. Okay, you know how like there's those energies here of, you know, you go into work and like your boss acts like a total douchebag, you know what I mean? It could be that type of energy where it's like they power struggle with you because they're like, I'm the boss, okay? And you're like, that doesn't give you a right to be disrespectful towards me, you know? Or you're in a relationship and the person's like, I'm your partner, listen to me and what I say goes, you know what I mean? Or your parents and the kids are meant to be seen and not heard. It's like all of those types of energies are toxic, outdated systems. And you struggle with these systems. You struggle with them. And it's like you cower down to them here. You're not seeing the truth of your greatness, okay? Or you're feeling like you're never appreciated no matter how much you do. And there's something here about bringing warmth back into your life. I'm hearing warmth. Okay, so you guys need to spend some time in the sun. You know, way back in the day here, I used to see this therapist, and I'm talking way back in the day, I was like 17, 18. I used to see this therapist, and I lived like in a place where it was constantly snowing and stuff like that. So, but she prescribed me a tanning pad. So some of you guys might need to actually go sit in a tanning bed or something like that. You might be low in like vitamin C levels, okay, or sit in the sun. I mean vitamin D, sorry, or sit in the sun here, or any of those types of things where it's like you need to get back out. There needs to be more sun in your life, more happiness in your life here. You deserve success and you are on your way to it here, but you have to choose it. It's like a choice here. You've been dealing with a lot of energies and situations that haven't been reciprocating, and it's your turn to receive, Spirit saying, with the Six of Pentacles here and the Three of Wands. But it's about choosing for your future here. Page of Swords. So look deeply into paths that you're open to. You have a lot of brilliant ideas, but it's like you're not moving towards them here with the Ace of Swords and the Chariot card in the reverse. I'm getting this energy of like, you know, Fred Flintstone here, where he's like in his car and his feet are moving super fast, but they're not quite touching the ground yet. That's the energy that I'm getting for you. It's like things are moving super fast, but you're not quite touching the ground yet because you haven't actually put your feet to the ground. So in this new year, it's about putting your feet to the ground and going after exactly what gives back into you, what pours back into you. What I love about sunflowers is that sunflowers look to the sun for nourishment, right? But when they don't have the sun, like it's a cloudy day, they actually turn towards each other and nourish each other. And there's something here about the people that you hang out with needing to nourish you, okay? And you put back into you what you put into them. You know, it's not just about the universe and source and everything like that. It's about your external environment as well, too. So some of you guys need to change up your friend groups, your environments that you've been hanging out in here. And it's like you've been patiently waiting and manifesting, again, something to come in, but your feet aren't touching the floor, so you need to actually like go after it here, is what Spirit's saying to me. There could be some conflict with the spotlight as well. It's like I don't want to even say that you're afraid of being seen or you're afraid of success. You're just yeah, some of you guys do struggle actually in the public eye. Okay, so it is about struggling in the public eye in some sort of way, or maybe you're like a manager. It could be like you struggling to feel respected, okay? Maybe there's a need to kind of change the way that we talk as well or communicate. Two of Cups. Some of you guys, this is in regards to your relationship though. Um, and friend groups here as well. Okay, the people that you're directly surrounded by. So it's not coming off as just work or just love or anything like that. King of Swords, you know what's true for you. You're a very honest, discerning person. You're very straightforward with what you know, how you feel, and what you want. And I do see that you are meant to be celebrated, but it's kind of like you have to demand this. There's something here about an eagle as well. Okay, eagles are very important. Call your power back from the situation. There's people around you that are disempowering you, and it's the end of this cycle here, the end of these egotistical individuals, 10 of Wands, that are putting burdens on you that are not your responsibility. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, it's like you're emancipating yourself from these energies, the Chariot card, and moving forward here. You do have 2 different paths that you can take, though. You can continue in these cycles and continue feeling disempowered, but what you're being guided to do is to choose the path that lights you up, the path that reflects back to you. What I love is that, oh, it's a globe, actually. I thought that was a disco ball. It looked like a disco ball on the tree, but if you look up close, it's like a globe. But disco balls are a bunch of little pieces of mirrors that reflect light off of them, right? And so there's something here about surrounding yourself on the internet, making sure that you're disconnecting also from the internet if you've been like scrolling the internet for too much or anything like that. Okay, but recognizing like all these little pieces of you that reflect light and asking yourself if that's being reflected back at you. I love how she has a wand in her hand, okay, but she's kind of resting, she's waiting. She also has a bike where she can go forward here. The Ace of Wands, though, is a new opportunity, so choose the new opportunity, and that is the message here for you. Okay, now is the time to choose that new path, to choose these new friend groups. Yeah, Fool card as I lift up the entire deck, and then we have 6 of Swords in the reverse. This has been hard for you to do for a long time coming. But the time is now. The time is now. You can have Taurus in your chart. You don't have to, but the time is now was the title of their reading. Knight of Swords. It's time to move quickly and be inspired by life again, okay? Don't be afraid of, creating tower moments of change. These tower moments are just going to be moments of change, pivotal moments of change here, and catalysts for your highest potential to truly shine through as it was always meant to. Some of you guys are surrounded by just a bunch of narcissists and stuff like that, and I'm not saying that to throw around some sort of trendy word or whatever, but it genuinely says narcissism on this card, okay? So start to conjure your higher self, your creative endeavors here, and this new path. You can definitely manifest anything that you want, especially when you get these things out of your way. All right, Virgos, that's what I've got for you guys. Happy New Year. I love you. Don't forget to like this reading. Bye, guys.